Hello everyone and welcome back to UK Survival. My name is Pete and today I thought I'd do something different. It's pouring down rain, has been raining since about 3 in the morning in Norwich. You can see I'm out sort of walking over here. I hope everything's going to be fine because this is the first time I've actually taken the GoPro, which I'm filming on today, out, and I don't really have a screen so I can't see the frame what we're on this, so I'm just hoping we're all in frame on there. But I had an order of some char cloth come in a couple of days ago, and I needed to build a fire. I thought, well, on a day like this I'd usually just get the gas stove out and just film it and just make it with a gas stove, but I thought today, no, I haven't done this for a while. Test myself in some bad, horrible conditions. So I come out to the woods. I've got all my kit sort of on me. So I've got a basic tinder kit with me. I've also got my British Army survival knife. I've got my tarp. I've got my Poundland little stool, a Poundland little ground sheet to sort of put on. Oh, look at this! Look at this. This is flooded. This is flooded. Yeah. I say I've got the ground down. I've got the sheet. I've got my pots, and I'm basically going to give myself a nice coffee and just have a little chill in the woods, practice the skills for the old fire making in the pouring down rain, and then just get out there and just have some fun because there's no one else around, because no one wants to be out in this weather. So what best time to come out into the woods and enjoy, just listen to the rain on the tarps and sort of on there. I was going to put some hiking boots on, but I couldn't find one of them, but I'm actually glad I put the wellies on, actually, just for how much water's laying around. So let's go through the woods now, and I'll get back to you as soon as we start putting the basher up, or shelter, collecting some firewood. So we look for some dead standing firewood, we'll process it down, get a nice fire to go, make some char cloth, and have myself some lunch. Let's check me out. Okay, so the tarp's up, nice little area, nice little square bit. I've angled this one down. I did have enough cord to go over to there, but I thought, well, I'll just bring it down. I'll make it a steep angle, and then any water is just going to run off and it's not going to pull on top of my tarp. So we just got it over here, and I've just got my own little system where I do a little quick knot where I loop it around the tree, double back myself, and just a little hoop sort of on there. There are some videos I think I've done that before, and I have all the cord pre-tied on these. It's a little bit elasticated on the side over here, and then we've just got a little bit of elasticated cord on there, which I clip my tarp on just to give it a little bit of tension sort of on there, and that's done with a Prozic loop, and then we just got it tied up sort of over there. So this is a little bit just to drip some water down, because this end is a little bit too high. I think I might adjust it in a bit. I'll see what happens if you get any pooling. Okay then, so all set up now. I'm sitting in an old Poundland stool. It seems to be fairly good. It is soft ground, as I did say in the last video. It might sink a little bit, but hey ho. I've got my little ground sheet sort of lined up. As I said, we've got the old British Army survival knife. So very shortly I'm going to go out there with the old fold up saw, and then I'm just trying to find some dead standing. There's quite a lot all around here. There's a lot of forestry work, so there's a lot of wood already broken and sort of fell down. So just got to cut them to small big pieces and then bring them down here and then make some manageable sort of pieces, cut them up, process them, and then get the fire just on the ends just over here. I think I need to do a little bit of modification. There's some pooling of water just up there, so I think I might need to drop it's quite high up this end, so I might just drop this end down a bit like I did on this end, just drop that down a little bit, just so yeah, but that all comes a little bit of playing around and sort of with the stuff. So we're going to get the brew on the go. I've got the nice hazelnut roast coffee, and we'll see what we can do. So I'll turn the camera around so you can pan around, and we'll get some firewood. I've hung that coat up there for a sec. I might as well put it back on again because I'm going to get wet again, don't I? Let's get this stuff done. There we go, some bigger ones, some thumbnail ones, some thumb size ones now. So we've got the nice pencil sling, a thumb thickness, or just smaller than thumb thickness, and we've also got our logs as well, which are here. So let's get this stuff processed. That'll do. Let's get it on the go now then. Oh, I'll split some more down in a sec. Looks like we've got it. Fire in the pouring down rain. What I'll try and do now is recover my fat wood. The fire's going properly now, so I don't need the fat wood in anymore. So I can recover that and use it for another day. Here it is. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to do a bit of a cowboy coffee today. So I've got a very, very crude, simple pot hanger. You don't need to make one, you can find stuff. Why waste energy? That was my digging stick. It was also used as a baton. And now it's my pot hanger. So, I'm going to heat the water up just as it gets ready to boil. I'm going to put the coffee inside it, and then we'll leave it to boil for about 5 minutes. Yes, I've got my coffee already ground inside here. We'll leave that to boil for 5 minutes, and then we'll bring it off the heat. We'll pour some cold water down inside it, and that sinks the coffee grounds, and then we can pour ourselves a lovely little bit of coffee sort of come around there. It's going to be good. Oh, lovely. At one stage the flames were getting a little bit high for comfort from underneath the top, so spread the fire out, put some more wood on the top which is slightly damp, which put more smoke into the top, but it also lowered the flames down to a nice ember, because I don't want to be setting fire or melting the top really, do we? It's one of these nice little fires just we can cook underneath. Don't need it for heat. I'm just boiling some water. So I think this is nearly ready for coffee to get put inside. So let's have a quick look. Okay, so it's time for a bit of food. So we've got some tuna, and to open the tin of tuna we're going to try out the old Poundland knife. But before that I need to wash my hands, don't I? So as I said a couple of days ago, this stuff is awesome. So I'm going to get a little bit of water on my hands, and then we'll get a bit of paper in there. So let's get one out first, because I've got dry hands. Put that on my leg. Put them back away again. Put them on the table. And now, get a little bit of water. My hands are filthy. Yeah. More water, I think. Look at that. Soap. Coffee's on the go. Lunch is nearly served. Right, so that's it. It's all washed off, rinsed off. Happy there. Nice clean hands. And what we're now trying out now is a knife, which you need a knife to get into the knife. So open that, and then we'll see what this is like. Okay, so we'll just use the old tin now, tin opener, and it's actually pierced it, and it's working quite well. So just drain a little bit of juice off. The coffee's nearly done, the char cloth's nearly done, so lunch is nearly served. Right, we'll put a bit of cold water in there. Leave that to settle for a few seconds. Got no bits coming out of it whatsoever. Nice coffee. I think that'll do us. There we go. Nice coffee, bit of tuna, the old Poundland spatula and sport. I say I like that. So we'll give this a go. So hope you enjoyed this little trip out. It's just nice just to sometimes get out and practice your skills. Come over there, enjoy the woods on your own. Have a laugh, set yourself a little challenge, try some new kit. So you only find out if a kit doesn't work in the hardest conditions. Everything always works when there's nice weather and everything goes well. But I'm happy here. I'm going to add some stuff to that, I think. Instead of just plain tuna, I forgot. I've got my condiments. What should we put with it? Some hot sauce. Yeah. I think we're going to put some British Army ration hot sauce. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the key. That's the key. Oh, mix that in there. Probably a little bit more, I think. Yeah. That's the winner, I think. Oh, it's smoky now. Let's mix that sauce in. What's that like? Oh, that is cheeky. Whew. Cheers everyone. Brings out so much more flavour doing it that way. Just letting the grounds heat inside the coffee instead of just filtering it straight through. The boiling water allows the coffee to bring out, you don't have that bitter taste, then you have the flavour of the coffee. There was a time when I went out at the start of my sort of bushcraft channel sort of thing, when I thought I'd go to the local woods, actually just round the road, the corner where we are now, and the weather just stopped raining. It's just not taking. And I thought I'd try and give myself a fire challenge of going out there and actually finding some fat wood and lighting it that way. What a disaster that was. I tried and I tried. Struggled to find any fat wood. And when I found some, it was hardly anything whatsoever. Here we go. So there's a little bit of fat wood. If you ever tell fat wood, it's the reddish sort of. You've got the white pine on the outside, and you've got the reddy wood inside. That's all the resin and that sort of stuff. So these two have got some fat wood in it, and there's not. There's a bit more on this edge. I was using my flint and steel, I was striking and striking. I had little embers going, but my word. As we always say, my motto is it's better to be one with the wilderness than to fight the struggle. Be prepared. Don't wait for that time to go out with nothing and then hope you find something. If it's dry, find those dry sticks before it gets wet. Find that clean water before it gets dirty. Okay, so doesn't work. Find that warm, dry shelter before it gets dark. That's the difference between surviving or living. It doesn't say, if you know you're going to be out for a while, just collect some dry tinder before you go out, or take some dry tinder like I did today. I had 2 really small strips of birch bark, not a lot, and a little bit of fat wood, which I use like a big candle. And as soon as I get my tinder, which I want to catch, and kindling I want to catch, I get rid of it. So that's the way you do it. Sort of have a little bit with you, little tin that was. Don't take any weight at all. We'll just harvest some stuff around here. I could have gone and got some birch bark. There's loads of birch trees around us. I would have caught, even being wet, I still would have caught. But I had 2 little bits in the tin which I forgot I had. I just used them. But it's good to practice, because when you fail, it makes you better. You learn from your mistakes. It's best to learn in a training environment than it is to learn on a real environment where mistakes can cost lives. So make those mistakes during training or practicing, and then if you ever need those skills, you've got them. You know what to do, you know how to do it, and then you'll just survive. Alright, let's have a look at some of this char cloth before the fire goes out. There we go. Yeah, lovely bits of char cloth. Oh, those two need a little bit more work, I think. Let's have a quick look at this one. Yeah, they're fine. The last one. I really packed these tins out. I usually don't. Oh no, yeah, that one's really been packed out. That one has. Oh, I think my wife a bit overzealous on that one. So that would have never ever done it. Far too much in there. Right, let's take this out. Right, let's sort this out and get this back on again, I think. Put this stuff in here for now, keep it dry. Let's get this back on. Right, that's that done. So just stop. There's a break in the rain, and the wind's sort of here. I'm going to get this thing down quite quickly. Escape, trying to get some of this off. The fire's practically out, and then as soon as we go, we'll bury it back up again. Make sure nobody in there. So, let's start taking this down. Okay, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. All cleared up, leave no trace, as we always say. If you like this, like, subscribe, comment down below. What challenge do you want to see me do? I've just been sent one really good one by my mate up in Glasgow. So that one will be coming out fairly shortly. Just gotta find the right area where I think it'll be really good video, sort of stuff to do. If anyone else has got any challenges, set them down below. But just remember though, it's better to be one with the wilderness than to fight and struggle. For the next video, bye for now.